Hello awesome YouTubers, cosplayers, and my fans. Like my Facebook page. If you have Facebook, please like my page. I am Cosplay Princess Diana, and this is my YouTube channel. I kind of failed the Chubby Bunny Challenge in my last video, and so I'm kind of lost story, I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to do. This is a review on a manga that I just picked up. Me and my friend were at Lake George in New York, and there was a bookstore closing, and there are some pretty good books. There's a section, each book was $5 for the books, and so I decided to pick up some manga because I love reading manga. I want to get into some new series, so I'm going to be reviewing a series I got. It's called Comic. Let me get it right. It's called Comic, and I got it, and it's a really good series. It was made in, I want to say 2005 or something. It was released in September of 2006. I don't think this is a pretty popular manga. It has 8 issues according to Wikipedia, and it's really called Comic by Ha SiHyun. I'm not sure if I'm saying the name right. I will put the name of this, and this is my manga review. I got it. On the back, it had a really awesome looking girl. I was like, awesome looking girl. Usually when I get manga books, I look to see what the cover says, but this is review it. I thought she looked pretty awesome. She kind of reminded me of me because I'm pretty crazy. I'm sure it says cake on it. And so I read the back, and the back says, high school student Alice Song has just placed third in Cakes magazine Mawa Creator Talent Search. She is the youngest winner in history of the contest. Not only does she have her story published, but she also gets a chance to work with one of her favorite manga idols, who has a surprise for her. And if that wasn't a reward enough, she also is reunited with a former teacher who inspired her winning story. What happens when personalities clash, hearts collide like something out of a comic book? Does art imitate life, or is it a way around? Mangaka is a word which means a young person. They're usually in high school, the equivalent to high school, or middle school, and they, no matter what their skill is, they work on writing mangas. And there's actually, if you look it up, mangaka, there are MANHWA, Manhwa, sorry, I'm always mispronouncing this word. It's pretty much a young person that's really into drawing manga. And it's actually true that there are some young people, like, 16 or older, that have actually gotten their mangas published, which is actually something really remarkable. And this one is called a Korean romance. I can definitely tell there's a bit of different art style in this book. I really like it a lot because the main character, Alice, she kind of reminds me of me when I was in middle school, because when I was in middle school, my world ambition was not to become a world cosplayer. It was to become a comic and then a manga artist, and that's what she really reminds me of. She really reminds me of me, and it's pretty good. I want to say that I like it because it's fast-paced. Each character's got their own backstory. It's not just the main character or her friend that enters for the contest. That every character has a backstory, and I'm pretty good at reading manga romances, so I can just straight up tell you forward who the main character's love interest is. There's a normal love triangle between a guy called Patrick, he's also a young makawa, and her teacher, her formal teacher, and he seems pretty young, so don't feel bad, because she seems about like, she is like, I want to estimate her age as 16. The guy that the teacher sounds like he's only 24 or something like that, but it's really good, I want to say. I'm trying to find my favorite part of it. I really like it because of the art style. It looks like traditional manga right here. Hope I ain't getting a good angle. Am I getting a good angle? It's like traditional manga. You read it from, except usually, what do I read books? I'm used to reading books both ways, so I want to say this is a normal way of reading manga. You read from back to front. The first few has little introduction pages that are in color, and the first time I read through, I was like, what is this? Perhaps like, the girl's manga book that she's like, published? And then I realized close to that, oh, it's not. It's kind of cool. I don't get the rest of the series, but I want to check out one page that I really like a lot, because I like it because they've got the traditional manga style, everything. You've got really colorful characters. You've got the crazy Patrick, and he seems kind of like my boyfriend for some reason. And then sometimes, instead of having this is like normal manga, I want to say, sometimes you'll have this crazy. Look at them; they're like crazily drawn. I love how they're just freaked out. So they've just been drawn, kind of less detail. Like in manga, you really see a lot of detail in their hair and their faces and their expressions, but then they'll have little bits. I want to find our little bit part in which, if you look right here, see how it's kind of more drawn like American comics. That's what I like about this book, is because it goes from the natural manga feel that makes it have this almost manga real life feel that is this anime feel, and it just goes completely comically, hilariously fake looking and amateurish, but I think it's pretty good. The graphics are really good, I want to say. I love how her costumes are. Her costumes, she makes some of the guys look really hot. And the girls aren't too shabby themselves. They don't show too much of the girls, but it's really, she's got a great style. I love everything about this. I can't wait to find the other books, but I don't know if I'm going to find them because it seems like this isn't popular. But I really like this, and this is my review on comics, so I'm going to give it, if I'm gonna rate things from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst and 10 being I want to buy the entire series and read it over and over again, that's gonna be my rating now. I would give it definitely a 9, if not 10. I would give it a 10 for sure. It's just got characters you can easily fall in love with. I'm sure any girl that's like me that really believes in comics can fall in love with this. I also, one more thing why I like it is because the character, mostly I read mangas and the main character is kind of really self-confident, and they don't show the fact that the main character also has, like, some uncertainty. So once her manga gets published and it has a little bit about how it gets published by the magazine, she feels a bit unconfident about it, and that's what I kind of like about this. This is why I give it definitely a 10, because the graphic arts, I love the characters, they're so easy to fall in love with. They're funny, the fact that it swaps from manga to kind of a hilarious comic style, and the fact that the character isn't perfect. I love how the main characters, if they're not perfect, but they've got this, they realize they have flaws inside themselves. That's why I really like about it, is because it's great manga. I would recommend a comic. I'm going to put down who the author is, just in case you can't see it. That's what it's called, comic. I picked it up in Lake George in a bookstore that was going on business, so yeah. This is my random manga review, and this is also a Thursday video. So like, subscribe. If you want to see me actually read a manga book, watch an anime, let me know. Any challenges, anything you want me to talk about, just let me know. I love hearing from you guys. And like, subscribe, comment on my channel, and please be sure to check out my Facebook page, which will be below. Bye everyone!